Malding fuel?
Being a landlord is an absolute hassle. You're on holidays and there's always a problem. You know, you've got to get something fixed, a leaky thing. To get anyone into central London today to pay for their congestion charge and whatnot is at least £150, £180 just to come to get them out to diagnose a problem in the property.
Will ultimately you sell your rental property, do you think?
Yeah, or I just won't rent it out. I'll just leave it stagnant, and then in 10 years or whatnot, when I have to sell it, because it's just too much of a hassle.
I mean, people are shouting at the radio now, of course, saying you're so selfish to do that. How would you respond?
Oh, yeah. You know what? I am so selfish because I started working from the age of 15 and had 2 or 3 jobs throughout my whole life, even after kids. So I am selfish because...
You understand that you could buy houses in London for like nothing 30 years ago, right? Now the prices have gone up much faster than inflation. So even when people work 2 or 3 jobs, they can't even buy one house, let alone multiples. Also, if she decides to keep her house open, okay, you lose money. You lose more money on it. And empty threat.
Because I've had a hard time, and I think the caller just prior to me is absolutely correct, right on, spot on, that the money can't go to people who can't control their budget, because time and time again, this is the issue. It has to go from the government to the landlord. So the government and the people, they can't expect landlords to pick up the tab because they have an unfortunate situation. Being a landlord is an absolute hassle. You're on holidays and there's always a problem. You've got to get
Okay. You can't afford to be a landlord? Too fucking bad. Sell.
In his life, Sean, he hasn't worked a day as lieutenant governor. He put the marijuana flag up. He thought that was funny. He's trolling his opponent. He thinks that's funny. Here's what's not funny, that there's been a doubling of overdose deaths in Pennsylvania while he's been in office from 2015 to 2021. Fentanyl is rankling every corner of the state. In his life, Sean, he hasn't worked a day as...
They are so mad about John Fetterman winning. They're so mad about John Fetterman winning. He put the marijuana flag up. He thought that was funny. These fucking dipshits, man. Have you seen Marjorie Taylor Greene's new ad? I have not. Let's fucking go.
We've got skyrocketing inflation, high diesel fuel, and Democrats' America Last policies. Democrats aren't the only one destroying farmers' ability to put food on the table. We've got wild hogs destroying farmers' fields. So we decided to go hog hunting. Let's help American farmers out. Sign up below and let's go in that helicopter and go hog hunting. Enter to win now. We've got...
Man, gas prices are so expensive. Anyway, let's fly a helicopter to go hog hunting. Those damn gas prices are so expensive. Anyway, let's take a helicopter. What? Mike, did I die and go to hell? Honestly... incredible, dude. This is... I don't know what to say. Fuck, that's based. I don't know. Hog hunt! Oh, shit. I want to go on a hog hunt. A different type of hog, but hog hunt nonetheless. Fuck me, man. Hear me out. They didn't fall for the helicopters as much now. They use hot air balloons. Now that they hear the blades, they just hear... whoosh. There's some low-hour commercial helicopter pilot who's just getting Marjorie Taylor Greene to fund his entire, build of hours. Holy fuck. Would you... Chat? I need DSA bonks. I need DSA bonks immediately. I need DSA bonks immediately. Would you let her hunt your hog? I would. She probably a throat goat. She's a throat goat. We are truly in hell. You've been following me for a year, and this is the takes you have. Oh, this story. This is fucking funny, Hogwatch chat. Matt Gaetz came on Twitch. And I want to just remind you something, chat, is that this is not the first time a politician has gone on Twitch. In fact, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez AOC came on Twitch, and she had the 5th most viewed stream of the year. Hundreds of thousands of people. Incredibly successful. Matt Gaetz came on the platform, and it was a little bit different. It was a little different.
Yes, still Congressman. Last week, Congressman Matt Gaetz, maybe fresh off of feeling like maybe he won't be charged with underage sex trafficking, got on Twitch. That's right, the platform Twitch, to stream part of his podcast, Firebrand. That was last Thursday.
When Bernie goes live on Twitch, it's not like he's not live on Twitch. It's like somebody at his staff is like streaming some event he's at. He's not going on. He doesn't have his gamer, headphones on and he's reading the chat. If Bernie Sanders came on to Twitch and started gaming with Hasan, he'd have 100K viewers. Okay, he'd have, you know what I mean? Like that's not a apples to apples comparison. How do I know that? That's what happened when AOC did it.
And it went horribly. Okay. So first of all, let's just go to graphic 2. The live part of Gaetz' stream barely attracted notice, peaking at a mere 6 viewers. Now look, I stream on Twitch. I'm not saying I do crazy numbers, but I do better than 6, Mr. Gaetz. What do they talk about? During the podcast, Gaetz and guest Darren.
Well, as somebody who does crazy numbers, I kick his fucking ass.
Beatty went on about Ray Epps, the man at the center of a right-wing conspiracy claiming undercover FBI agents led the mob of Trump supporters into the Capitol on January 6th, known as the Fedsurrection. The stream ended with Gaetz bashing the defunding police, wokeism in public schools, and blaming the squad for just about everything. Great. I didn't even know the Fedsurrection was a thing that they're still trying to push. But anyway, the juicy stuff comes after his stream ended. Apparently, you can end your stream but leave your chat open, let people talk, and that completely backfired. In fact, there were pics that we cannot show you the top of, but you can imagine what that is leading to, as well as comments like this, which I love. Oh my God. Are you guys worried about your kids driving home during rush hour? It can get kind of crazy out there. Thankfully, brave folks like Matt are fighting to keep our roads safe. Google Matt Gaetz minor traffic to learn more.
No, I didn't. If you will, I didn't see that one coming. So I was just reading along in a minor traffic. Like, oh, good one. Good one. Okay.
Log that chatter. Wait a minute. Let me see if that chatter is he probably isn't a Mike from PA. What is it? Lard underscore? Let me see if there is a Lard underscore on the Mike from PA stream. See, Lard doesn't follow me, chat. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. No Lard. Damn. Feels bad. He's a late night viewer.
If you will, I didn't see that one coming.
Hasan checking logs. Okay, let's check his
money to a streamer monthly of the leftist bastion streamer Hasan Piker. Whoa! Hold on now. How dare you? Stay Frosty 1-1. These are some of them have alts. I'm gonna get banned off this platform now. See, this guy's not in my chat. Fuck! I just
let me see if let me check. Let me see if we got any of these.
They are big fans of Matt Gaetz and myself because they want to see both sides of the political spectrum.
Hey, chat.
They want to see all sides of the political spectrum.
Hey, chat. No, stay frosty. He hasn't chatted in a while.
I am a centrist political commentator, as you all know. Famously, I like to take the center road on issues, and I always say, hold up.
So I was just reading along in a minor traffic. Like, oh, good one. Good one. Okay. So look, I'm the fairest man in America. Everybody knows that. So I pardon him for the 6 viewers because it really depends on the show, the platform, all this stuff. Like, people think, oh, in old ways, right? Like, oh, if Matt Gaetz goes on cable, did your ratings go up or did it go down? Yeah, in the old world, it might work like that. But in the new world, you got on the wrong podcast, you're going to get 6 viewers. It is what it is, okay? And so, on the other hand, all of the trolling was absolutely hilarious. And good news, Matt, at least you have viewers now.
Yeah. Just a few more. I honestly didn't think it was possible for you to be any more creepy than you are, but then I learned you joined Twitch one day after Bloomberg published a report about how child predators are using Twitch to track and engage with kids and teens. And then you got Ado just writing, nobody wants your sex trafficking bitch ass on Twitch. And then Joel Greenberg's name, you know, and it is true that Twitch actually is of course, like every platform, being used to groom kids. So fun. I mean, and actually prey on them, not just teach them about, you know, LGBTQ plus rights and people. Anyway, I love anything that dunks on Matt Gaetz. And yeah, no, 6 viewers, that's fine. But like, you chat, buddy. You deserve every single one of those things. And if we can get justice in this way, considering that we might not get justice for all of the things he's done, to say nothing of egging on this Capitol insurrection still, but then the trafficking of a 17-year-old over state lines, then we can get justice in the comment section. And I think the chat can agree with me on that.
Yeah, but, you know, so I'll make a needlessly serious point here for 1 second.
Okay.
Which is that the right wing, again, have, to be fair to them, have figured out something that Democrats haven't, which is, isn't it weird that now all of a sudden Marjorie Taylor Greene has a podcast, Matt Gaetz has got a podcast, and Ted Cruz has a podcast. And I remember once when I was at MSNBC, actually after I left, I turned down a lot of money to leave MSNBC, and somebody told me, they're like, you know, that was the craziest thing I've ever seen. You know, a lot of the politicians in the Democratic Party work there for all this time so that they can get guest hosting gigs on MSNBC, and then being an anchor on MSNBC is like the gold standard. And I was like,
right,
what? And back then, it was about the money. They just wanted more money, and there's more money on TV, okay? And sure, and fame and status and all that. But what the right wing has figured out today, Francesca, is that everything in politics is about media anyway. That's the only way that anybody ever hears about anything, right? Where did you hear about it?
True.
Well, maybe you heard from family and friends, but they heard from media, right? So that's the actual epicenter of power.
I mean, that I think that's right. Like, we are a media addicted, media addled fucking society. So if you have the ability to get in front of thousands of people on media, you're incredibly valuable if you are aligning with the powers that be. If you're somebody like myself, who is in opposition to most of those centers of power, they're going to pretend you don't exist or they hate your guts. All right? Like, that's the way it goes.
So that is why the right wing is logically going towards media.
Hey, Lord, what's up, buddy?
Whereas the Democrats are like, what? Well, do we have to actually defend our position?
Lord is here, chat.
I agree and I disagree with you. You're totally right that they're getting their message out, but I disagree. I think it's part and parcel of the fact that they're not doing F-all in Congress to begin with, that they only have platitudes. They only have empty culture war rhetoric. They say defund the FBI, but they're, as you've pointed out, not even floating legislation to do that, as if they ever would, because they love the FBI, because the FBI usually goes after left-wingers. You know, it's like, this is the kind of stuff where I'm like, you're just doing this because you don't have anything better to do. Democrats are actually, for better or worse, whether it's a sellout for Manchin or not, you know, a sellout piece of legislation, they're trying to get stuff done. But you're right in saying that Democrats are terrible on messaging as a whole, right? Like, you should have a podcast to kind of go over everything that you've done. I don't want to hear Biden host it, but, you know, someone else maybe. Definitely not Schumi. Definitely not Pelosi. Someone else.
Yeah.
Who? There's nobody in the Democratic Party that you want to. No, please don't. No.
Decide on.
I
who
said
should
hi to
host
Lard.
that podcast about what Democrats
I said hi,
are up
Lard.
to.
Lard's
I mean, but by the way,
famous.
though, there you're kind of already proving my point. Democratic leadership is awful in media. Nancy Pelosi can barely speak in coherent sentences. You know the issues with Biden, and Schumer's not better than either one of them. And
VIPing Lord at 6,600 subs, chat. At 6,600 subs, we're VIPing Lord.
Dianne Feinstein can't. I mean,
Wow.
she can't even function
Count.
anymore.
Yeah.
Right. So that's a huge part of politics. But for the Democratic Party, it's just about the money. They're like, who cares about any of that? Who cares about getting our message out? Pelosi's a money machine.
How are
Let's
the
keep
donors?
going.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so again, Francesca, I don't want you to get me wrong. The right wing is correct in figuring out that media is the answer for more power. But of course,
did you chill extra hard today for 1708 daily subs? I just pointed out that we have a 25% discount on gifted subs today, and it only lasts for 2 more days. So, I mean, what do you want me to say? I mean,
use that power to actually help people. For right-wing leaders, they would find that hilariously naive. Do you think we're going to actually help anyone outside of ourselves? What are you, a sucker or a loser?
Don't their voters think, like, where does Marjorie Taylor Greene get all this time to...
Kumi, I heard it the first time. In fact, I'm timing your ass out. That's just, no. I don't want to hear about how you want to look at Nancy Pelosi's milkers or whatever the fuck you're saying. Get out! Maddie Ball, thanks for gifting us up.
record all these podcasts?
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Blackfish Charlie, thanks for the
But on the other hand,
550s.
Francesca, where do all the regular politicians get the time to make 4 or 5 hours of calls to rich people to raise money every single day? Because that's literally what they do. 4 to 5 hours of calling rich people. Please give me money. I'll do whatever you want. I'll pass any bills you want. You want tax cuts? Of course I'll give it to you. So both
Sure,
of
you
them.
would have wanted to be in Congress, Cenk. You wouldn't have, like, 4 to 5 hours. You wouldn't.
No, but I never did that, and I wouldn't have done that.
No,
You know what?
I know.
Yeah, I would have leaned into media to get my message out. But the difference between the right wing and us is our message is about actually helping you guys, get you higher wages, get you health care like everyone else in the world has, and get you paid family leave, get you child tax credit, get you the things that you actually need instead of these unbelievably selfish guys like Matt Gaetz, like, oh, I am now going to be more famous. He's never going to use that to help anybody. He would never do that. He's a right-winger. And other right-wingers who are like, yeah, we're all selfish. We hate the others. We only want to protect ourselves. You think your leaders don't think the same thing?
Yeah.
You're the others to them. The elites are their own group. Matt Gaetz, Ted Cruz, Donald Trump, they don't give a damn about you. They think you're the suckers and that they're taking advantage of you to help themselves.
I just think Haas should have, thrown him a bone. You know what I mean? Just rated him a little bit. That would have been.
Okay, Hasan fucking rating Matt Gaetz. Are you crazy? That would instantly get him like 500 viewers. There's 500 right-wing hate watchers at Hasan's stream. That's crazy.
Sweet. Don't you?
Yeah. So apparently Haas was one of the guys messing with him, and that's what led to a lot of the trolls. So God bless on that front. So,
hey, majority reporters, we are laughing about Matt Gaetz. Matt Gaetz went on Twitch to 6 viewers and got hilariously trolled. And we're just enjoying that. Matt Gaetz sucks. Also, it's September, 25% discount. I've gotten a mere 1,715 subs today. So we've only outperformed our daily sub goal by 1,700%. So, hey, that's pretty good.
Hey, look, there's a former TYT host doing positive things in the world.
There we go.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships.
All right, chat. I was told to punish the stream. I don't think you guys deserve it.
I don't even know how to do this. I've been watching so much news that I think my mind's going nuts. Because as of lately, you want to know who I would fuck? Nancy Pelosi. Someone tell that granny to blow me. I'd take out her dentures, put them on the dresser, slide off her panties and proceed. I'd whip.
Chad, I didn't know. Okay? I didn't know. I'm so sorry. Are you watching the stream unsubbed? You're making income inequality worse. You are doing anti-praxis. We are the only Twitch stream that will not accept scam advertisers, and I will never fuck you over by selling you crap